Hey everybody, my name's Ben, we are the Beard Guys, and welcome to 25 tips and tricks for new players on Rust console. Rust is now available for all to play on Xbox and PlayStation, and I've been putting in the hours during early access so I can get together as many tips as possible to help you get ahead of the game. I have tons more tips and guides videos coming out soon for Rust on console, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this video and want to see more like it. And don't forget to check out our live stream on twitch.tv/thebeardguys. Now on with the tips. Number 1. Rust on console allows you to change what the left bumper button does on your controller. By far the most useful function for this is the ability to use it for hold to look, allowing you to look left and right and even behind you whilst running in a straight line. To set this up, go into your options, select controls, and then select the top option called controller layout, which will then take you to this screen. From here, you can press Y or triangle to change what function the LB, L1 button does. Setting it to head look hold will give you the ability to use this free look feature by holding in the left bumper and moving your right stick around. Number 2. Once you have spawned into a fresh map, get out of the spawn area fast. Don't start harvesting a bunch of resources right where you started, as you will get quickly attacked by other newly spawned players. Get yourself inland a bit and away from the beach areas, as this is where a constant stream of new players will be appearing. Number 3. As you make your way off of the beach and begin to explore the map, grab up cloth from these small plants and craft sleeping bags as you go. Place these every now and then, and you can use them as spawn points when you die, saving you from having to go spawn at a random beach location and start your journey from scratch when it all goes wrong. Number 4. If you enable auto sprint in the settings, then you can continue to sprint without having to hold the stick forward. After a few seconds of sprinting, your character will start auto running, and this is indicated by an icon on your HUD. This isn't just useful for saving your thumbs though, it also allows you to access your inventory, crafting menu, and map whilst running, so you don't have to stand still and risk getting killed whilst you craft things. Number 5. For easy, free healing and food, collect mushrooms from wooded areas or steal pumpkins and corn. Having a bunch of this free food is a cheap and easy way to heal up and will stop you having to worry about hunger and thirst. Number 6. Use some of the cloth that you've gathered to craft bandages and have these in your hotbar at all times. If you get attacked by someone or something, there is a good chance it will cause you to bleed, which will cause damage over time, and bandaging will stop this bleed effect. Number 7. Hitting the red crosses when harvesting trees or the shining points when harvesting stone, metal, and sulfur will harvest the resource more quickly. Number 8. Make sure you're using the right tool for the job by checking its stats in your inventory. Also remember that better tools give more resources when harvesting, so get yourself some metal tools ASAP. You can buy metal tools for scrap at the outpost or find them in loot boxes fairly commonly around the map. Number 9. Don't forget to use the NPC areas. The bandit camp and the outpost have useful workstations in them, such as recyclers, workbenches, research tables, and smelteries, and you can use these within these safe zones where players can't attack you without drawing the aggression of the NPC bots. And even if you did somehow get killed, they will be unable to loot your bag. There are also vending machines and vendors in these areas which allow you to buy resources, guns, and other useful items, usually for the cost of scrap. Remember to be careful when in and around these NPC areas though. If you approach them with a weapon or even a tool in your hands, they will quickly become hostile and shoot you. You will then be hostile to them for the next 30 minutes. Number 10. Once you put down a base, make sure you put locks on the doors and lock them to stop other players entering, and also place a tool cupboard, again with a lock on it. Without locks on things, players can just walk through your doors and come into your base. This tool cupboard will stop other players building right next to your base, but you'll need to stock it with resources to keep your base from decaying. If you're playing solo, then a simple key lock is going to be fine, but if you have a group of you, then you'll want to use the code locks to make life easier. They'll only need to put in the code once, and then they will have access forever. Number 11. The first material you will make your base out of is called twig tier, and it is incredibly weak. Make sure you upgrade this to at least wood right away, and don't forget to upgrade your foundations and ceiling tiles, as well as the walls and door frames. Number 12. Once you place an object with your building plan, you can actually demolish it using a hammer for up to 10 minutes. After that time has elapsed, the object is there until it is broken as if it was any other building block on the map. Smashing out misplaced walls can be tedious and costly, so try and be careful with placement. Number 13. Walls have a soft side and a hard side, and you can rotate them using a hammer when you first place them, provided it's within 10 minutes of placing it, as well as after upgrading them, even if the wall was originally placed long ago. The soft side is a lot easier to smash, so make sure your walls are facing the right way, or it'll be easy for enemies to break in. Number 14. If you unlock a lock that you have placed, you can then remove it and reuse it elsewhere. Number 15. Doors can also be removed without breaking them down, provided you remove any lock on the door first and then open the door. Number 16. Make sure you have an airlock of more than one door on your base in case someone kills you when your door is open. You can place 2 doors on a triangle to create a door blocking airlock like this, where enemies can't get in even if both doors are open. Number 17. You can heal by boosting your comfort with a fireplace, so you can save on bandages and food by using this method when in your base. Number 18. You can also use fireplaces to check for door campers. A fireplace will make your comfort go up to 50 if there's just you nearby, but if there's another player close to you, it will make your comfort go higher. Number 19. Kill wild animals early on. Boars are probably your best bet, and then harvest them with a hatchet to get bones and animal fat. Once you have enough bones, craft a bone knife and then use that to harvest animals to get better yields. The animal fat you get can be used to make low-grade fuel, which you will need to make furnaces. Another option for easy low-grade is by buying it from the outpost for scrap. You can also use the bone knife as a cheap option for smashing open barrels if you don't have a metal pickaxe. Number 20. Monuments in Rust are basically the major named locations found on the map. They have various amounts of loot in them and are usually slightly or very radioactive. Different types of armor provides protection from radiation. A combination of wooden and cloth armor is often enough, though some will require a hazmat suit. Monuments yield high rewards, but are also highly contested and dangerous areas, with many also requiring key cards and the solving of puzzles to gain access to certain areas. Number 21. Loot crates like these and the red toolboxes on the roadside and at monuments to get scrap, items you can use for crafting and recycling, and also for a chance to find tools and guns. There is a huge range of items to be found inside crates, and they are always worth checking. Number 22. Killing the blue NPC scientist is a good way of acquiring loot, especially metal tools, healing syringes, green keycards, and hazmat suits. Just make sure you're stocked up on meds because they're pretty good shots. Number 23. By placing an item such as a gun or ammo into a research bench and then adding scrap, you can learn the blueprint of that item. This will then allow you to craft it as much as you want on that server for a cost in resources. Do this with any good items you find so that you don't have to scavenge another one if you lose it. Not every item on the game can be learned as a blueprint, but most can. Building up your library of blueprints is a core part of the Rust experience. Number 24. Servers in Rust will wipe on a regular basis. These wipes will reset the map and your inventory, and the time in between each wipe is indicated in the server name. The only thing not reset with each wipe is your blueprints, so learn up as much useful stuff as you can before each server wipe. There will be occasional wipes of blueprints too, but on official servers, these will likely be very rare. Number 25. Practice your PvP. Craft yourself a bow and arrows and a few bandages and practice your PvP as much as possible. You're going to get attacked a lot, and the more comfortable you are with fighting, the less you'll panic and the easier it's going to be. And here's one little bonus tip to finish up. Try to relax and have fun. These tips will help you on your way, but the best way to learn in this kind of game is by doing things, making mistakes, and learning from them. Don't get too attached to your loot or your base. You're gonna get killed, you're gonna lose your guns, your base is gonna get raided. Just roll with the punches, see what happens, and try and figure out what went wrong when it all goes to hell. So that's all for today. Hopefully you found some useful tips in there. If you did, please think about hitting like on the video and subscribing to the channel to catch loads more Rust console content. And don't forget to check out our Twitch channel on twitch.tv/thebeardguys, where I stream most weekdays. Thanks very much for watching. My name's Ben, we are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.